do that. And every time they are being told that by guess who? A current REO listing agent in their marketplace. In other words, they called up the agent, maybe the agent was in their office, and said, hey, is it too late to get in on the REO listing cash explosion? And that REO listing agent often will say, oh yeah, best bank relationship's gone. Now, why do you think they might be telling potential competitor not to get in the business? I guess hopefully you guys can figure that out. Like I said, that couldn't be further from the truth. Matter of fact, all of our current REO Secrets coaching students will tell you that the best way to find your first REO listing, and this is a secret, write this one down, is to tell the lenders, the asset managers, that you are, quote, a reassignment expert. Now, what's that? Here's the secret. Most REO companies are reassigning their REO listings after just 90 days. So basically, a house gets listed with Agent A. Agent A doesn't sell it after 90 days. The bank will then pull the listing and reassign it to another realtor. Now, here's a little added bonus tip for that. Why does that happen? Simply for the fact that the original realtor, Agent A in our example, didn't put the correct listing price on the house. They didn't understand that the bank wanted this thing sold, and what we're seeing is the banks won't do price changes if they feel that the original listing agent told them a boosted price trying to get the listing. These banks want these properties sold. Remember what I just told you. Become a reassignment expert. Number 2, 5 biggest mistakes most agents make with REOs. Thinking that the market will improve and the number of REO listings will somehow go away. And man, nothing could be further from the truth than that. Remember, I just told you that the government is reporting that the number of foreclosures could double in the next 12 to 18 months. Think about that for a second. Does it sound to you like the opportunity is going away? I don't think so. Point number 3, next big mistake. Taking REO listings is expensive. I hear that one a lot. Oh, I heard. Someone told me that taking REO listings is expensive. Now let's think about that one. You know, a lot of agents are fearful that they have to hire big staffs and they don't have the cash flow. I want you guys to think through this, okay? If you're in a position where you have to hire a big staff because you're doing so much business and making so much money, is that really a problem? Here's a little added secret for all of you. All of our top REO Secrets coaching students started out taking REO listings with no help, no assistance. It was them by themselves, and eventually some of them added 1 or 2 assistants as they started taking more listings. We literally have students that started out the middle of last year with no REO listings, and now they have 30, 40, 50. We have one REO listing student right now who's already been guaranteed 170 listings this year alone. I want you to think about that for a second. They didn't have any REO listings in the middle of last year. They were new students just like many of you will be. Now, point number 4, it's too hard, it's too much work, to take REO listings. When I hear an agent say that, I think in this market, what doesn't take more work? What doesn't take more time? In this market, you must work harder and smarter at everything. Assume that you're going to have to make way more effort this year, next year, and even the year after that than you've ever had to make with anything that you're doing. You're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're a realtor, you're whomever. It is tough out there right now, and you got to work hard. No two ways about that. You must realize the simple truth that being an REO listing agent is a license to print money. For many of you, when you get it and you start taking REO listings, you're going to have more closings and be making more money than you ever have before in your life. I tell you this, coaching client in Virginia named Bob McLaughlin pops to my mind. And let me tell you a little secret about Bob. 4 years ago, he was selling maybe 20 houses per year. Last year, guess what? REO short sales, he closed over 100. That could be your story as well. Now, before I get to my next point, I have a special message for those of you who are indeed ready to take action now. You've already decided that you'll become an REO listing agent. You want to skip ahead of the herd. Go ahead and enroll in the Agent REO Secrets Coaching Program. You'll see the button at the top that says Enroll Now. For those of you who are ready to take action, go ahead and enroll. But either way, go ahead and grab your free book. And not only are we going to give you the free book, but we're also going to invite you to the Agent REO Secrets teleconference that we're going to be holding here in the next couple of weeks. On to point number 5 of the 5 biggest mistakes most agents make with REOs. Fear of the unknown. Because REOs are new, and most agents have never taken an REO listing, they are fearful. But I'm here to tell you that learning how to take REO listings is no harder than doing anything else in real estate. Yes, you will have to take action. You'll have to make a lot of effort. But you got to hear me when I tell you this. REO listings, when you have them, they sell themselves practically because the banks want these things priced right. You know, you'll have to learn new things, but come on, consider the money that you're going to make as an REO listing agent. Forget the fear. Let's focus on the excitement that comes from knowing that you're on the right path. Many of you must make money now. I get it. It's make money now or you might not be in real estate much longer. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be ashamed. Be motivated to get into action and turn everything around. So here are my top 3 ways to make money now as an REO listing agent. And I have a feeling those of you who have not yet already enrolled in to grab your free book, you're paying really close attention to this one. So I'm going to give you lots of detail. Make money now. Okay? Get ready. Point number 1, perhaps the best known and most common ways to get your foot in the door with the REO listing companies is through doing BPOs. I'm going to say this, and I want all of you to hear me, and I want to be perfectly clear. Doing BPOs is one of the 5 or 6 ways to take your first REO listing. By no means is doing BPOs the only ways to get REO listings. But here's the nice thing about doing BPOs. When you do BPOs at the banks will pay you $50, $75, $150 per BPO if it's an interior-exterior for 1 to 3 hours worth of work. Literally, you will do a BPO for the lender, basically a more organized CMA, and they'll pay you typically in less than 2 weeks. Think about that. For those of you who want to start making cash now while you rebuild your real estate sales business, what a better way to do it. Start doing 2, 3, 4 BPOs a day. A lot of our students now are doing so many BPOs that they've hired assistants to help them do BPOs, and they split the fee with them. Think about that. That is a great way for you to make money now. Point number 2, buyers. When you have REO listings, your buyer business is going to go through the roof. Buyers are going to be attracted to you like a moth to a flame. Why? Simply because you have the best price listings. Think about how many of your REO listings you could double in and sell yourself. Point number 3, other listing opportunities. Your listings will be the ones selling. That means you'll attract other non-REO sellers to you. Think about this. Your sign is going to be in the yard of a neighborhood. There's going to be other competing realtors that have houses for sale in the same neighborhood. But guess what? Your sign's the one that says sold on it. When those other listings show up as expired, who do you think those sellers are going to be calling? Now, like we said before, once you know how to list the REOs, you will have almost a license to print money. Now, I'm excited for you. You know that this market is not about fear, and hopefully now you get the fact that there's no reason to feel that fear and lack. You now have the basic tools to make this real estate market your real estate market. Join the legions of existing Harris Real Estate University students who have decided to embrace what this market has to offer. Now, before it's too late, grab your free 30-part Agent REO Secrets book. Free, no obligation, will be emailed to you in sections over the next couple weeks. The book is free. When you do so, I'll personally invite you to the upcoming Agent REO Secrets teleconference. Now, for those of you who are indeed ready, for those of you ready to take the gloves off, who don't want to wait to enroll, I'm giving you permission now to go ahead to the top of this page, hit yes, enroll me now, or hit enroll me now, and you can automatically take action, enroll as an Agent REO Secrets coaching client. For the rest of you, in either way, I want you to go ahead and grab your free book. Thanks for stopping by today. I hope that I've motivated you. I hope that I've educated you. And I hope I've reignited the flame that was in all of you when you originally got your real estate license. Feel the excitement. Feel the motivation. This market doesn't have to be about fear if you're one of the agents willing to take action.